In the mystical realm of Aetheria, a world of breathtaking beauty and boundless magic, a young warrior named Kael awakens from a haunting dream. His nights have been plagued by vivid visions of an encroaching darkness threatening to consume his homeland. Aetheria, renowned for its vibrant, lush landscapes and home to a myriad of magical creatures, is fading. The once brilliant hues of the forests, skies, and rivers are dimming, replaced by shadows that stretch further each day. The ancient guardian spirits, the protectors of Aetheria, are losing their power, their luminous forms growing faint as despair grips the land. Kael knows that time is running out. Kael's destiny is intertwined with the fate of his homeland. He possesses twin blades, Astra and Luna, forged from the scales of the legendary Dracones, the last of the great celestial dragons. These blades hum with latent energy, their edges glowing faintly under the moonlight. Kael's mentor, an enigmatic elder named Arinder, had once told him that these weapons would guide him in his darkest hour. As Kael straps the blades to his back, an overwhelming sense of duty fills him. He must restore balance to Aetheria before the light is extinguished forever. Kael's journey begins in the heart of the Whispering Woods, where he encounters Lirael, a skilled archer whose fiery spirit matches her crimson hair. Lirael carries a personal vendetta against the darkness, for it had claimed her village and her kin. Her arrows are tipped with enchanted silver, designed to pierce the shadowy forms of their enemies. Reluctant at first, Lirael joins Kael, her resolve strengthened by the warrior's determination. Together, they navigate the perils of the forest, where vines seem to move with a mind of their own and the air carries whispers of despair. In the ruins of Eldwine Tower, they find Thorne, a stoic mage who commands the elements with effortless grace. Thorne has spent years studying the ebb and flow of magic in Aetheria, and he believes that the source of the darkness is tied to the Shadow Crystal, an artifact of immense power hidden deep within the abyssal caverns. Despite his calm demeanor, Thorne harbors a secret pain, one that fuels his unyielding resolve to see their quest succeed. The trio forms a tenuous bond, united by their shared goal. As their journey progresses, Kael, Lirael, and Thorne face relentless attacks from shadow beasts, monstrous manifestations of despair. These creatures, born from the fears and sorrows of Aetheria's inhabitants, grow stronger the closer they draw to the source of the darkness. Each battle tests their strength and resolve, but it also forges an unbreakable bond between them. Kael's bravery, Lirael's precision, and Thorne's mastery of magic become a harmonious force against the encroaching shadows. Their travels lead them to the Sunlit Spire, a sanctuary where one of the last remaining guardian spirits, Lumina, resides. Lumina's once radiant form is now faint, her light flickering like a dying candle. She reveals the true history of the Shadow Crystal. It was created eons ago to balance light and darkness, but its power was corrupted by Malakar, a guardian who succumbed to envy and despair. Lumina blesses Kael and his allies with a fragment of her remaining power, imbuing their weapons and spells with the light of hope. She warns them that their greatest challenge lies ahead and that only unity will allow them to prevail. The journey to the abyssal caverns is fraught with trials. They traverse the crystalline tundra, where freezing winds bite at their resolve, and cross the infernal chasm, a fiery landscape riddled with traps. Along the way, they encounter allies who provide aid, a tribe of elemental sprites who gift Thorne a staff infused with primordial energy, and a reclusive blacksmith who reforges Lirael's arrows with star steel, making them even more potent against the darkness. Finally, they reach the abyssal caverns, a labyrinthine network of tunnels pulsating with malevolent energy. At its heart lies Malakar, the fallen guardian, his form twisted and grotesque. The Shadow Crystal's dark energy radiates from him, corrupting everything it touches. Malakar's voice echoes through the caverns, taunting Kael and his friends, preying on their fears and doubts. The battle that ensues is nothing short of epic. Malakar wields the power of the Shadow Crystal, summoning waves of shadow beasts and unleashing devastating attacks that threaten to overwhelm the trio. But Kael, Lirael, and Thorne refuse to falter. Drawing on Lumina's blessing and their unbreakable bond, they combine their strengths in a final, desperate attack. Kael channels the energy of Astra and Luna, their blades glowing brighter than ever before. Lirael fires an arrow imbued with the light of hope, and Thorne unleashes a torrent of elemental magic. Their combined power forms a brilliant beam of light that pierces the darkness, shattering the shadow crystal and cleansing Malakar of his corruption. As the cavern collapses around them, the guardian spirits reawaken, their light spreading across Aetheria and dispelling the shadows. Malakar, restored to his former self, thanks the trio before fading into the ether, his duty fulfilled at last. Emerging from the caverns, Kael, Lirael, and Thorne stand atop a hill overlooking a revitalized Aetheria. The land's vibrant colors have returned, and the guardian spirits watch over the realm once more. Yet, Kael knows their journey is far from over. New challenges and mysteries await in this enchanting world. As dawn breaks, he looks to his companions, a smile on his face. Together, they are not just guardians of Aetheria but of each other's hearts, bound by friendship, courage, and the enduring magic of hope.